What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today we're going to do a how to draw Spider-Man. Now Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters, and he's, well, to me he's one of the easiest, but one of the most tedious characters to draw. And I'll show you what I mean. First of all, there are many adaptations of Spider-Man. But you always see him in the comics, and the movies are kind of different. I prefer the comic book, not the comic book version. I prefer the movie version because basically Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is a teenager. Okay, a genetically enhanced teenager, and in the movies, in the first movie you saw him as an adult, but it's not really. Like the latest movies, he's been more, accurately portrayed. In the comics, can be kind of an exaggeration of it, but basically the shape is pretty much the same. So, you know, Peter Parker, Spider-Man is not a buff bodybuilder type figure. Excuse me. He's not a bodybuilder. He pretty much has like the body type of a high school athlete. Like you see like high school football players or basketball players. He has the physique of a high school athlete, basically. Which means he's not Incredible Hulk big or like big like a Thor. He has like a runner's build, like a track and field basketball build to him, right? He's already skinny to begin with, so he has like a slim face. So he's a very thin oval. You know, neck and the body. And he's always in some acrobatic pose. So like the body types that you want to look for are gymnast, track and field, basketball type body types when you're drawing Spider-Man. If you see like a high school track and field runner, or a high school not high school football, high school basketball runner, or a high school basketball player, or maybe, but things like body types like that. That's usually the body type you want to look for. Broad. He don't really have like won't do broad shoulders. Nothing like that. No broad shoulders. No bulging biceps or bulging pectoral muscles. Nothing like that. You know, very slim, athletic build. I mean, he's always been portrayed like this. Even we had like the symbiote, we had the black Spider-Man outfit. He's always portrayed like that. Now, his body type is pretty easy. That's like just gave you the description of his body type. The crazy part comes with his costume, and the overall costume is red and blue, primary colors. The color scheme is very simple, red and blue. But what usually gets me is the design, like basically like the webbing part. Like when you look at this outfit, this is one of my ways of drawing fingers. So, now, what gets me, like I said, when it comes to the design, it's like with his design. Oh, first of all, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention the most iconic part: his eyes. Like the design, I believe, is meant to mimic the large eyes of bugs or arachnids in this case. Because spiders are not insects; they are arachnids. But both uh, insects and arachnids, they are arthropods, which are related to crabs and lobster. An arthropod is basically a animal with an exoskeleton. So anytime you see an animal with an exoskeleton, meaning like they have like a hard exterior and you have the soft interior, that's an arthropod. And insects and arachnids fit into that. They have exoskeletons. Anyway, that's just a little science right there for you. Anyway, you have the big eyes here, and the eyes basically cover the majority of his face. Actually, nah, I'll put that back down here. And a symbol here, which I know isn't the accurate depiction of an actual spider. But it's iconic nonetheless. Now here's where you trace it in. Mhm. He ain't got like no extreme, no giant fingers or anything. Everything is made very slender, almost like the legs of a spider. Very thin, you know, long fingers, widespread. Now I could have took the easy route and did the all black costume, which would have been this video would have been done already. But let me show a little something different. I want to charge myself on here to show you what I mean when I say that the tedious parts of Spider-Man. So I'm gonna do it on here. I ain't gonna hide from it. And the little web shoot parachute looking thing, glider looking whatever it is. All right, now here we go. The tedious part about Spider-Man is the webbing design. The webbing design just as famous as the costume itself. It's part of the costume, but people know what I mean. When you're drawing Spider-Man, he has like this web design that goes like this. You have the center right here, right? And what I do is I do like a cross section, right? And it's teased because there's like a bunch of lines here. It's just line after line after line after line after line of just webbing, right? So there. Now, once you do that, then you have the cross part of the webbing. You know, this ain't even where it gets crazy. This ain't even where it gets crazy. But you can see how tedious it is right now, right? Like, people who drawn Spider-Man can see how tedious this is. They know the pain. They feel the pain. All right. All right. Now that's one thing. Now another easy part is the fingers. The fingers are basically the same. There's an easy pattern to follow. Easy pattern to follow. Easy pattern. All right. Now let's get a little crazy. When you're doing the chest, That's where it gets a little crazy. Because it's kind of the same thing, but you got to take into account the shape of the body. You know, it's the same thing with the face. It's like the webbing going out, webbing going out, more lines, more lines, more lines, and somehow, some way, they all connect to the gloves. They connect to the head. Like I don't know. So it's like the tease part. Like it's all these lines, and then the lines change. It's like a bunch of small lines and large lines. You know, due to the structure of the body and where the costume. Oh yeah. Let me see. So let me see. I think I did this wrong. The lines good. I did this wrong. See, so you messed up. The lines go straight down like this, and they all meet here. Yes, I told you. I see. I messed up. Then you have the lines going up. See? Now you see it live. You see it live on YouTube. I messed up on the costume. That's all right. They let you know that nobody's perfect. Even the artists that you admire still mess up from time to time. Not to say I'm that artist, but still, you get the point. No one's perfect. And you get to see it live on YouTube. Oh crap! Do the excuse me shadows here. Just a little shadow here, that's all. Just little shadows. Like I didn't butcher it completely. Alright. Alright. Make that real simple. Size, what's this? 923. So basically, you just saw the blueprint of how to draw Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Well, for me, it's Spider-Man is easy to draw with the exception of the costume. The costume is pretty challenging, but other than that, it's very, very simple to draw. Very, very, very easy to draw Spider-Man. Okay, so hopefully you all enjoyed my video and you will excuse the mistakes. This mistake here I made. Don't judge me too harshly. Don't kill me. Let me live. And I will catch you all later. Or leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. Peace.